everyone, welcome back. Another training, and this time we're going to backpedal just a little bit to what we talked about last week, which was conflict and theme. And so within the context of your engine room, those topics will help you determine which scene is the right one that you want to focus on, that you want to spend your time on. So Tina, what was your conflict in your story?
Well, I chose person versus self, for sure. Person versus self.
And can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So my book is You Matter, Identifying Your Core Story. And my portion of that is the You Matter part. And it goes right up against, what if I don't? Like in my deepest, darkest, crappiest place, in my most despairing place, what I hear, like what my poison is, if you've done the double-edged sword with me personally, is you don't matter, this doesn't matter, nothing matters, like forget about it. Like, so my conflict is always me against me. It's certainly in this book. That's what I'm exploring, my own core story.
Okay, and your theme, conversely, is deserving.
Right, and that was the word that was interesting, just to bring everybody back to that. It was about deserving. Yeah, which really surprised me, but it's exactly right.
So now, we've just been through two ideas you have for your engine room.
Yeah.
One is being pulled out of the water during your triathlon.
Yeah.
And then the other one is having radiation treatment when you had cancer.
Yeah.
I have to say the radiation one spoke really strongly to me.
Okay.
But I think that's because the conflict came through really, really strongly in it. You know,
what moment resonated the loudest, deepest, most at risk or vulnerable, I suppose, for you?
I think it's the physical vulnerability.
Yeah.
You were alone with yourself.
Right. Everybody left the room.
Everybody left the room. You could not move.
Yeah.
You did not have choice.
Yeah.
I mean, there's choice in every situation. So I'm actually going to write that word down.
Okay.
Choice, because I feel like it's important here somehow. Can you help me out here, Tina?
I think I looked at you and you almost gasped when I said the word alive. That there was something about feeling alive, because, and even my friend Cindy, who came with me, she knew to touch my feet, that it reminded me that I was alive.
You needed to be reminded of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that maybe that deserving layer of deserving to live, deserving to be alive. I mean, I even had the layer of, this sounds ridiculous, but why did I have tonsil cancer, which is highly curable? And why do I deserve to be singled out that way to live?
Why did I deserve to be alive?
Why do I
mean,
matter?
that's the ultimate. Nothing matters. That's the ultimate despairing in this story, is deserving to be alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deserving. So I'm not saying this is your engine room, but it might be a really good place to hang out in. Unless it's too dark for you.
No, and you know, it'd be interesting to see is if I took one engine room out.
Yeah.
Like if I took the radiation room out, does the triathlon substitute it? Can it recreate what the radiation room does?
But let's also consider, you know, this is your inspiration. Coming back to this place is the whole reason why you're writing this book, right?
Right. So, ooh, you know what though? I'm going to challenge you on that, because the triathlon's way more inspiring, but it's also way safer. And if I'm writing a book called You Matter, it sure as hell can't stay in the safe, inspiring place. It needs to be really inspiring, which means it has to have something at risk. Now you bring up a good point, am I healthy enough to go to the darker places, right, that the radiation room brings up? And I'm going to say yes. But you, I don't know where you are in your writing process, if you have to choose between a couple of different very clear images that inspire you, make sure you check in with yourself and go, can I come back to this room, as you so wonderfully
And
said?
spend time here.
Yeah, because
Can I dig deeper from here,
Yeah.
from this place?
if you can't, then that's not for this book. That's
Yeah.
for another book. What I remember, a therapist I saw a long time ago said to me that what you are ready for is what you're presented with.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you can't come back 10 times, 100 times, it's not for this book. It's for the next one. But I'm going to say you're right. It's the radiation room, because I feel more resonance there than I do in the triathlon. And by having the radiation room there, it actually furthers the story of the triathlon versus the other way around.
Yeah, I don't know where you go from the triathlon.
You're right. So going to the octopus with the legs, the octopus body is the radiation room,
Yeah.
and one of the legs
And it's
is
also
the triathlon.
for the radiation room. It's like how you got there.
Yeah.
Where are you going from here? And
Yeah.
there are just more tangents.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you think they're good? Do we have to give them any advice? They're good? Sit with it,
We've got more to come.
play with it, listen for it, and just go for it.
Yeah.
Check in with us if you need us.
Thanks.